Aisha once again, and once again you guys are finally back onto my channel, Fiercely Chocolate, as usual. And in today's video we are going to be doing another beat face child, another makeup tutorial on this look that I am featuring right before your very own eyes. Yes, darling. In today's video it basically features two concepts that I absolutely love using throughout the summertime and when the sun comes out, which is using very hot and warm tones such as reds and oranges, and also using bold pops of color, which is why I went ahead and popped some teal on my waterline. I did go ahead and pair this look with a nude lip because we were doing a little bit of the most with the colors on the eyes, but girl, it is summertime, so you are at liberty to have fun, be bold, and be bright. So if you guys wanted to pair this with another bright, bold lipstick, then definitely go ahead and do so. So if you guys want to see how I actually got this makeup look with this bronzy, glowy skin as well, then go ahead and stay tuned for the rest of the video. And if you guys could not concentrate on anything that I was saying because my hair takes up most of the frame of this video, then girl, you already know I will leave all the information for my hair down in my description box as I normally do, as well as I will put the information for my necklace because it is lit, okay, as well as my contacts because girl, y'all worried me to death over where I get my contacts from. So I will have all that information down in the description bar for your leisure, so definitely go ahead and check it out. But girl, let's just go ahead and get into this beat face tutorial, okay? Let's get started. Alright guys, this first step should be of no surprise to you guys. I'm going to start off with a primed eyelid using concealer, and then I'm going to go ahead and set that concealer into place with a translucent powder. I do this because not only does it allow the eyeshadows to blend out absolutely flawlessly on top, but it also allows my eyeshadows to stay all day without creasing. For this look, I am going to use some tape because I absolutely love the way tape gives precision to the eye look, and then we're going to move on to our first transition color. The first color that I'm actually going to use is MAC Saddle. This is one of my favorites, as you guys can probably tell, and this is a nice warm brown shade that I like to use as a transition color to pull in all of the colors that I'm going to place on top of it. The next eyeshadow I'm actually going to use is MAC's Brown Script, and I really like this because this is also another very warm reddish brown shade. It's a little bit deeper than MAC Saddle, and I'm going to place this directly mostly into the crease and slightly above my crease and blend that out to add a little bit more dimension to the eye. To add more vibrancy and brightness to this summer makeup look, I'm going to go in with MAC's Red Brick eyeshadow, which is a beautiful, vibrant orange, red, very hot shade. And I'm going to add this to my crease and blend it above my crease, making sure to get rid of any harsh lines. And I love this because, like I said, it's very pigmented and actually shows up on darker skin tones. For my crease color, I'm going to use MAC's Embark eyeshadow. This is a deeper brown shade, and I want to use this and not a black because I still want this look to be nice and daytime wearable, but I want to add a little bit of definition and dimension to the eye. For my lid color today, I wanted to keep it pretty simple. I didn't want to use anything with shimmer or glitter, so I'm going to go in with MAC's Orb, which is a nice matte white creamy tone, and I'm going to pack this onto my mobile eyelid using a small synthetic brush. Once all my eyeshadow colors have been applied and blended all the way out, I'm going to go ahead and then remove the Scotch tape that I have applied to my eyes, and then I'm going to clean up all of the extra concealer and eyeshadow that might have fell out with a nice little makeup wipe. Now it is time to create that vicious wing with our eyeliner, and you guys know I absolutely love using the Ingot Gel Liner in the number 77, which is their black color. This is like the blackest gel eyeliner that I have personally ever used. If y'all know something better, then definitely go ahead and let me know, but I am absolutely in love with this. This is my second container, and I'm actually using the Ingot Angled Eyeliner brush to actually apply this with. I love this brush as well because it's nice, small, and dense, but sharp enough to give me the ability to create the eyeliner look that I'm going for. With this makeup look today, I do want an exaggerated cat eye wing, so that's what you see me creating right now. Now that my wings are ready to take flight, I'm going to go ahead and tight line the eye to prevent any types of little skin peeking through, and then I went ahead and applied my lashes off camera, and I'm using the Koko lashes in the style Queen Bee. Okay, now it is time to bead this mug, and as you guys can see, I definitely have some imperfections that I need to cover, but I'm gonna first go in with a nice little translucent powder and dust this all over my bare skin. And I love doing this step throughout the summertime because I am an oily combination skin girl, and this step definitely keeps my foundation on all day without getting overly oily. The next step is also a definite must, which is applying a nice mattifying primer. Y'all know it is the summertime, and in order to keep that foundation looking fleeky all day, you must apply a primer. But this is one of my favorite ones. This is the MAC Matte Cream, and I'm just going to apply that mostly to the center of the face in the T-zone where I get most oily. Now I'm going to use one of my favorite foundations right now, which is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation, and I am in the color Deep Honey, and I'm just going to dot this all over the face to create a nice full coverage look. To blend this foundation out, I'm going to take a damp e.l.f. brush, and I'm just going to use pat and motions all over my face to blend this out until I have the desired effect. And girl, I was trying to be about that beauty blender life. I just don't know how y'all do it. I feel like it takes me hours and centuries to blend out my foundation using a sponge, so I still love my makeup brushes. Next, I'm going to go ahead and conceal under these tired eyes and in the center of the face, and I'm using one of my absolute favorite concealers, which is the Naked Skin Concealer from Urban Decay. I love it because it is super duper lightweight, yet still delivers a lot of nice coverage and is easy to blend out. To blend this out, I'm going to go ahead and use my damp Real Technique sponge, and this is the only time I really like to use a sponge because it's not a lot of area that I'm covering. But girl, I'm going to try it in future videos to use my beauty blender sponge, but I just don't know how y'all do it. Okay, I just don't know. But I digress. We're just going to go ahead and blend out all of this concealer until it blends seamlessly into the rest of our face. Today I'm not going to bake underneath my eyes, but I am going to go ahead and set it with that same By Terry Hydro powder because I don't want it to look too dry. But I absolutely love this Hydro powder from By Terry because it is super beautiful. It goes on velvety smooth and just creates a poreless finish. To set the rest of my face, I'm going to use a combination of my MAC Studio Fix Powder Plus Foundation because I love adding a little bit of extra coverage, and there is just something about this powder that just makes the face beautiful and flawless. And I'm going to mix it with a little bit of the Mineralized Skin Finish because it creates a beautiful glow over the skin during the summertime. Now that my face is all set, it's time to move on to contouring as usual. And I guess this whole tutorial is really like a MAC tutorial because I just realized that I have used the majority of products from MAC, but y'all know they will always hold a place in my dear heart. But I absolutely love this blush. It's actually one of my new favorites. This is the blush color in Blunt, and I love using this to contour because it's not too red and not too deep and dramatic. So it's perfect for daytime looks, but still gives a nice contour to dark skin. Now moving on to blush, I'm using this blush from Miliani. This is in the color Coral Cove, I believe, and I'm just going to dust that lightly over the cheeks, and it is super complimentary to this eyeshadow look because it's nice and peachy and corally. Now guys, we are just going to allow Miss Betty Lou to come right on in and snatch all of our edges off because I forgot how much I absolutely love the Balm highlighters. All of them are especially beautiful, finely milled, and give that nice glow to the face, but Miss Betty Lou gives you this beautiful golden sheen, which is super complimentary and beautiful on darker skin tones, especially during the summertime. So we're just going to apply her to the top of the cheeks. Now, per usual, it is time for us to finish up the eyes, and I'm going to go ahead and add a beautiful pop of color using another Ingot Gel Eyeliner. This is in the color 87, and it's a beautiful teal turquoise shade, and I'm going to add this directly into the waterline. Continuing on from the waterline to the lower lash line, I'm basically going to take the same color scheme that I used on the upper lid onto the lower lash line. I'm going to start off by using MAC's Brown Script, then I'm going to follow up with MAC's Red Brick to really add some vibrancy to that lower lash line, and then I'm going to finish up with really getting close up to the waterline with MAC's Embark eyeshadow. This adds a lot of definition, still creating some nice depth to the eye even though it's a daytime wearable look. Lastly, to finish up the eyes, of course, y'all know we have to go back and add some bottom mascara to these lower lashes because we can't forget about those. And then once that is complete, I'm also going to take Miss Betty Lou and add her to the inner tear duct of the eye to really open up the eyes and brighten up the entire face. Okay guys, now we are coming in for the win and we are going to finish up with these luscious lips. The first thing I'm going to do is add a little bit of highlighter to my upper lip because it's just going to make the lips look nice and big. Not that we need any further enhancement, but it's going to make them look nice and big and luscious. Now girl, did y'all think that I was going to use any other lip pencil than MAC's Chestnut lip liner? I love this. I use this in almost every tutorial, but I love using this because it adds a lot of definition to the lip, especially when we're using some of those brighter nude tones. To complete the lips, we're going to go ahead and take MAC's Cream Cup to create this nice, beautiful nude lip. And I'm just going to go ahead and layer that onto the center of the lips and blend that in with that Chestnut lip liner. And as you guys can see, it creates a beautiful color, a nice little ombre lip, and allows us to wear a nice, bright nude. Lastly, y'all know we must take a quick shower in our setting spray to make sure all of this lasts all day in the summer heat. And that basically completes this summer makeup with a pop of color. I hope you guys like this as usual, and I will see y'all later. Bye!